This video is about human development. Human development comprises three stages: physical development, cognitive, mental, or emotional development, and socio-economic development. In this video, we will discuss how a person can achieve this development and who is responsible for this development and who is said to be a developed human being. Now, question arises, which person is said to be fully developed human, or who are the most developed human beings? People who know their purpose on earth, people who self actualize themselves, or people who reach their potential are said to be most developed human beings. Next question arises, who are responsible for development of a human being? There are three institutions which are responsible for human development, who provide environment for human development. First one is family and parents, second one is academia, school, teachers, and third one is government, who provides the safe, sound, secure environment, who provides food, who provide every infrastructure for human development. There is a theory about human development given by Ibrahim Maslow. Ibrahim Maslow has given a theory about human development known as theory of hierarchical needs. This theory explains different stages of development. Maslow explains that if a human fails to attain the needs of a specific stage, then they never actualize themselves. They never reach their real potential. They never know their purpose on earth. Human being is in a cycle of needs. If any of these needs are not fulfilled, human beings never actualize themselves. They are trapped in their basic needs. If they stuck at any stage, they will never reach their actual potential and never self actualize themselves. Now let's dig deep into Maslow's theory of hierarchical needs. First stage, according to Maslow, is biological and physiological need. This is a need where human is dependent on their parent. They need food, water, clothing. After this stage, there comes a need of shelter, safety, home. Third stage is stage of love, belongingness, friendship, intimacy, socialization. Fourth stage is stage of self-esteem, development of concept of self, their relation, responsibilities. Both third and fourth stage are called as psychological development stages. So, if all of these four stages are fulfilled, if a person has food to eat, water to drink, house to live, family to love, friends for socialization, he has a job, he has an education, he has good sense of realization towards himself, he knows what he likes and what he dislikes. Such humans who has all the necessities of life, biological, physiological and psychological, then they are very much in the range that they can self actualize themselves. They can think of their purpose on earth. These people are called as self actualized people or fully developed human beings. In this theory, Maslow goes on to explain if a human fails to attain all these basic necessities of life, then what will happen to him? Human will stay in the vicious cycle of need. In third world countries, every human being is struggling to earn their food. If somehow they can earn their food, they will struggle for a whole life to make a home for themselves. When they will attain a home, they'll build a home for themselves in a struggle of 45 or 50 years. Then there remains no time for psychological development, self-esteem development. They never go into this zone. This is the major reason why third world country has failed to produce discoverers, scientists, philosophers, inventors and creators in last century. They are trapped in the cycle of needs. Human being in third world country never goes to self actualization because they are always trapped in their food, in their clothes, in their housing, in their relations, and in their sense of self esteem. So self actualized people play a very important role in development of their countries. In developed countries, state and government provide every basic necessity of life. And then these people have no struggle for food or clothing or shelter. They go on to their psychological needs. They make relationship. They live a happy life, and most of them become scientists, discoverers, and they are making an impact on world. This is wrong with the third world countries that their government and states do not take responsibility of their people. It is responsibility of government to provide their people with all these basic needs, but governments in third world country do not show any will to participate and to provide basic necessities of life. That's why they're third world countries, and that's why they are struggling in the world to make their mark and to attain something.